What's up, y'all? It's Resin47 back here again for another video and another discography ranking. Today, this is going to be a discography ranking on one of my favorite musical groups of all time in all genres, specifically in the underground juggalo scene. These guys have revitalized the wicked shit. In my opinion, they have given us what this scene has been dying for fucking years. This is that fire under the ass, or that kick in the ass, that the Juggalo underground rap scene was asking for and definitely earned. And it's going to be the almighty old gods known as Alla Xul Elu out of Ohio. And I'm going to be ranking all of their main records from 2015 up to 2021. So, I'm just going to get into it. And right before I get into it, I just want to say, I love all their albums. I don't have anything bad to say about any of them. So, just because I have a least favorite, still love it. So, we'll just go into it right now. Starting off at number 7 from 2017. The Necronomicon EP. This was their last record where it was the original lineup of just Billy Obey and Joey Black. The last album before they would get signed to Magic Ninja Entertainment. And I love that old logo right there, kind of. And you get the track list right there. So, it's 420 themed EP about like an evil sack of weed. Y'all are Zooligans, you know what it's about. So, go through my favorite songs in here. Cabin. My favorite, number one favorite, Another Dimension. Then you get Coffin in My Casket. Brimstone. And the skits in here are pretty funny, like Necronomically, Necronomicrunch. But it's just a short EP of like 9 tracks. 2 are skits, one's an intro, so like 6 songs. But dope for what it is. I'll be honest, I don't really listen to it that much because if it's not like a Halloween themed record, holiday themed albums, holiday records just don't get much replay for me, unless it's a Halloween record like the Halloween singles, and shit like that. But still dope. Necronomicon 2017. Number 6 is gonna be their debut from 2015. Head of Horns. This is an unofficial copy. I just bootlegged this shit. It's supposed to be the 2020 reissue that they put out on M&E, where they did the black and white color scheme. The original, which I think there's only 100 copies of, originally was printed in brown. Then it was reprinted a second time with like purple and green, and this will be the third print. Dope debut album right here. Great record to start off the discography. You get Crawling, playing the music, my favorite song on this album. How many times you want to kill a bitch? Homie, do it. Homie, do it. At the end of the day, you can blame it on the music. Great song. I love that. You also get Midnight, Wrong or Right, Letters from Hell. That was a really good song. The title track, Head of Horns. That was where that phrase, fuck you, was all Zulu. That was first coined on that song. Paper Mache, Unbecoming, Fallen. Dope album to start off their Alla Xul Elu career with. Because they, before this, in the 2000s, they were known as Maniacs. But, a little bit of a different sound on this album, but they still kill it. They're lyrically tight as fuck from the start. Head of Horns 2015. Pardon the cops. But next up, number 5. This is their most recent release as of today, from 2021. Necronomicon 2, Dead by Bong. This is a same Evil Second Week concept as the first one, but instead it's a full-length album. And I still have my pre-order little goodies, like the little variant color cover with their signatures. I also got my M&E trading card that came with it, which is Alla Xul Elu. They were like different artists from M&E randomized in each copy. I didn't think anything of it because I just thought, oh, Alla Xul Elu card is their album. But some people were unfortunate to get like a fucking Gibby Stites card, which my sincere condolences to you if that was you. But onto the album itself. There you go. Mr. LX from Super Famous Fun Time Guys. Killing the artwork for this album. And again, like the original EP, doesn't get much replay value from me because it's 420 themed EP, but the storytelling on here is fucking tight as fuck. And the rapping is amazing. You get an ominous Shack, Down in the Dark. Lee Carver singing on that song is fire. I don't give a fuck what people say. Deja Vu, Smoke, which was the single, Alternate Dimension with Blaze. My favorite track on this album is Within the Trees. I love that beat. It's got like that driving through the forest at midnight vibe. And then you get also a Munchies, you know, not having any food, just getting hungry as fuck. You know how the weed hits you start getting the Munchies. Pass Away, Kandarian Dabber. Dope album right here. They took the theme of Necronomicon and turned it into a full-length audio movie, I would say. Great shit right here. But that's my number 5. Necronomicon 2, Dead by Bong. Next up at number 4. From 2015, again. The jump from their debut album to this within the same year is very, very impressive. I love this record. Psycho Volume 1. And again, Billy Obey and Joey Black. They were starting to like find their sound a little bit better on this album. Some more boom bap kind of production. And you get some more features here compared to Head of Horns, like some of their homies like David Packard was on here, like Diabolic. Who else on here? Zach Religious, who was like he does all the screaming on the Alla Xul Elu albums. He's really fucking dope. What else here on here? Mad Child's on here. Gino Cult Shit, R.I.P. from Dark Happy is on here. Mastermind from Nodus is on here. We'll get into that. But my favorite songs in here are Preach, I'm Sick. Love that beat with the harp sample. What's on here? 2020 Vision. My favorite song on this album is Move Back with Scrub King, now known as SON. Congrats to him for just signing to LLE as well. That's just a completely boom bapped out song. I love the scratching with the Mob Deep samples. What They Think also with SON. No Worries. Dope song up just about being a kid, having no worries and shit. The Trunk. The Suffering. What's on here? Bleed With Me. Cemetery Symphony with Mastermind. Dope album right here. Love the beat selections. Killing it lyrically. Cycle Volume 1, 2015. Now we're on to the top 3, which, in my opinion, this is like the best of the best, like, Black Tongue Blasphemy fucking music right here. Number 3 is going to be from 2020. The lead for this album was so fucking painful because it was my most anticipated album of that year, and this was during the pandemic when shit was absolute hell. But my God, was it worth the wait. Mausoleum, their 4th album, their follow-up to the Church of Zul EP / the Almighty LP. And it's been 3 years, but I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. This is a fucking classic. I've listened to it enough to say that. And the booklet in here that comes with this is really dope. If you have the album, you know what it's about, you know what it is. But they changed their sound again for this record. It's entirely produced by Slasher Dave. Kind of straying away from the boom bap sound that everyone loves him for. But you get The End / Mausoleum, great 2-part song. Blood Moon and Back. Rituals of Rot on some zombie shit. My favorite song on this album is Dawn of the Dead with Monoxide on the chorus. Fucking love that. I play that so fucking much when this album came out. You have no idea. Deathbed. That video is fucking insane. I love it. Nails. I love that song when this came out. It's just about depression and blaming everything on yourself and shit like that. Ooh, Deadline, dope song. Random Acts of Violence, that song is fucking crazy. Mash Made Me Do It, classic. The Harvester, yeah, great album right here. All just destroying it lyrically. Great album, tight production from Slasher Dave. I like to switch up on here. And this is Mausoleum at my number 3. Next up at number 2. This fucking blew my mind when this came out. And this is my first new Alla Xul Elu release after I fell in love with their music. This is from 2019. Church of Xul EP. Named after their Long Live Evil headquarters, the Church of Xul. 7-track EP. And it's, even though it's just the EP, it's still a masterpiece. This is their darkest record. The production is just outstanding. The lyricism is off the hook. And this was their follow-up to The Almighty, which was a big feat to accomplish, and they knocked it out of the park. You get songs like In the Church of Xul, We Are One, that was the single, I fucking love that song. Pray, So the Tongue by the Black Tongue, some satanic Bible storytelling on that song. The Goddamned. Goddamned is my favorite song in here, and it's my favorite Alla Xul Elu song. Lee Carver just blacks the fuck out on that track. The scratches are out of here. Fucking love that song. And then at the end you get the Zuligan anthem, just called Zuligans. Love it. I think that should be a live show staple if it isn't already. Classic EP. It's so dark. It's so blasphemous. And I think the MVP of this album is Lee Carver. His lyricism in here, his performances are just fucking crazy. So this is my favorite album from 2019 as well. Church of Xul. Right there at number 2. Then my number 1. You know what it is. I'm just going to show it. From 2018. My favorite album of the 2010s. Let me just fucking put it like that. Yeah. The Almighty. Their Magic Ninja Entertainment debut. The debut of Lee Carver, previously known as Knox, to the group. This is the original print from 2018. Also have it on vinyl. I just didn't get it out to show y'all. And this turns 5 years in September, so yes, you can expect a review for this. That's for damn sure. And oh my god. This right here is a landmark album in the underground wicked shit scene. Not just in the juggle scene, just the horrorcore wicked shit genre just overall. Let me see what you got on here. You get Bill Moseley doing the intro. What more could you want, like, if as a horror lover? Then you get the Parish. Fucking amazing. Stained Glass. Axis Family, of course. Classic. Belial with Insane Poetry. Down for Life. Dead. Decomposing. Blasphemous with the Flatliners. They brought back the Flatliners. That's fucking awesome. Skin. Coming soon. Going into Forever Face. Forever Face is just like so dirty. I love that. What's on here? Lost Cause. I love that song. That's like really fucking depressing. Like talking about like suicidal thoughts and shit like that. I can definitely relate to this song right there. Then you get Venomous featuring Twisted. Venomous 5, that was supposed to be the supergroup, but that fucking fell through. I don't think that's ever coming out. And you get the Forgotten, Into the Fire, which was a low-key song. Going to Hell. Yeah, this is just a fucking masterpiece right here. Very boom-bapped out production with that fucking real dirty, infernal, wicked shit, like, spirit in it. Billy Obey, Joey Black, Lee Carver, the three faces of the almighty Black Tongue Blasphemous Alla Xul Elu. Eviscerating, obliterating, demolishing everything that's in their fucking path on this album. Lyrically, off of the fucking planet. Production, amazing. The sequencing, the pacing of the album is fucking perfect. Masterpiece. I will definitely review this album later this year. So that is my Alla Xul Elu discography ranking Thank y'all for watching. Drop your ranking in the comments. Let's get involved in this. Let's get talking about this shit. I hope the Mikey Clark album comes out this year. Can't wait for the group album that's coming out in September. Lost Lake States. That's gonna be fucking amazing. So, fucking praise Zool. Horns up all day. Make sure to like this video. Share it. Subscribe. You know the deal. I'll see you on the next video.